Dear scholars, through this video, I am going to explain one of the categories of verbs, that is modal auxiliaries. What are modal auxiliary verbs? How they are used or where they are used, that you will come to know through this video. So let us see what are those. Modal auxiliaries are helping verbs. They help. Whom they help? That is here. They are used with main verbs to express tense, mood, and voice. So, what is it? Helping verbs are there to use with the main verbs, action verbs. So, the role of that helping verbs is performed by modal auxiliaries. Why they perform or how they perform? So, that is to express tense, mood, and voice. Here is the list of modal auxiliaries. What are those? Can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, have to, used to, ought to, need to, dare to. These are the important modal auxiliaries, and you may see some more. So you must know all of these, and you must know what are their uses or how they are used. Let us see some of the examples of all of them with their uses. So that is what, let us make clear how each modal auxiliary verb is used. Let's begin with first can. Here is the first sentence. Can I play here? So here the modal auxiliary can is used. What is the use of this sentence? Can I play here? That is permission. So in this sentence, the word can is used to take permission. Next, Rima can sing really well. So here the word can is used to represent ability. What is it? Rima has ability to sing really well. So the word can is used to ask permission and also used to show the ability. Next one, could. Could I use your pen? It is same like can to ask permission. Next one, could you tell me how to go to the station? So it is the request. How it is request? Because here some information is asked. So if we ask some information starting our question with could, at that time it is the request. Next one, the weather report could be true. So here the phrase could be stands for possibility. Here is not sure whether the weather reports are true or not, but it is possibility. It is assumed that they may be true. So here the word could is used for asking permission, to request, and to show the possibility of something. Next one, may. First example, may I leave the room? When do we use it? Or may I come in? So it is what? Asking permission. Next one, the train may leave on time. So here the word may showing the possibility. It is not certain whether the train will leave on time or not, but it is possibility. It may happen. So it is used. So here the word may is used for formal permission. On the other hand, the word can is used for formal permission, but it depends upon how the person asking the permission to someone. If someone elder is there, or if we want to give respect to someone, at that time the permission should be asked with may, or on the other hand, in friendly, we can ask permission with can. If you are there to ask permission informally, at that time you can use could. So can, could, may, these three are used for asking permission, and how they are different from each other. I hope you could have understood it. Next, might. It might rain this evening. So here the word might is showing possibility. It is not certain whether it will rain or not. So to show the possibility, it is used. Next one, must. You must wear your school uniform daily. So when we use the word must in a sentence, at that time it shows compulsion or obligation. So wearing school uniform, it is the compulsion for the students, right? So the word must showing compulsion over here. Next one, you must obey your parents. So it is also one type of compulsion, but as it is related to parents, where we must respect the parents, elders, at that time the word must show obligation. Next one, have to. These two have same uses, just like must, obligation and compulsion. Let us see the sentence example. I have to water the garden as I promised. So as it is the promise, and watering plants is really one of the good, really one of the best works. So it is obligation over here. But if you think of the next sentence, what is it? You may have to wear a seat belt when you are in a car. So wearing seat belt is one type of rule. So it is the compulsion in this sentence. Let's go ahead. Next model auxiliary, should. You should look after your health. So it is advice over here. So if you want to give advice to someone, you can use the word should. Here is the one more example. You should study hard to achieve, to score good marks. Next, shall. I shall make the final presentation tomorrow. What is it? Future action. Simply, if you want to show the future tense, at that time the word shall is used. Next one, will. I will learn to drive a car the moment I am 18. So it is determination, decided, something decided. To show the determination or that decision, the word will is used. It is also used to show, to present future tense. Next, would. I would take my dog to the park daily when it was small. So here this phrase showing the past tense, right? So here the word would showing past habit. That is what the subject, which is I in this sentence, used to do this action when the dog was small. So it is related to past. It was usual at that time, that activity. So it is the past habit. Next one, would you post this letter for me, son? Request, right? So how it is request? That is asking someone by giving, sorry, formally at that time the word would is used. So if you are there to frame a question at that time, it may be a request. So to request, the word would is used. Next one, ought to. Sentence, we ought to look after senior citizens. It is obligation. It is just like must and have to. So as this sentence is related with the senior citizens to whom we respect, so that the phrase ought to showing the obligation in this sentence. So instead ought to, we can use must in this sentence. How it will be? We must look after our senior citizens. Or we can use have to. We have to look after our senior citizens. All three have same uses as they are related to someone to whom we respect. Next, you ought to eat healthy food. So here ought to showing the advice just like should. So instead you can say you should eat healthy food. So if the sentence is related to advice, at that time we can use the phrase ought to or should. Next one, used to. The phrase used to have same use like the would in the previous sentence. What is it? I would take my dog to the park daily when it was small, to show the past habit. So in the same way, the phrase used to is used to show the past habit. See the sentence. I used to live in a tiny house when I was small. So I was small stands for past tense. So here, to show the past activity, past habit, the phrase used to is used. Remember, we can replace used to with the word would. For example, I would live in a tiny house when I was small. So, so here both the sentences have the same meaning. Let us see the next and last two. Need to. What is need to? It is used to show the necessity. If something is necessary, at that time we can use need to. For example, you need to work hard. So if someone is needing really working hard, we can say you need to work hard. If someone uh, in need of study, so you can write you need to study hard, you need to work, you need to go, etc. Next and last model auxiliary, dare to. For example, don't dare don't dare to cross the limit. So if someone is there to be warned, at that time the phrase dare to is used. So this is all about all the model auxiliaries we discuss in this video. I hope you all might have understood the differences in all of them. So what we learn in this video, or what I explain in this video, so that is first model auxiliary, how they are used, what they express, list of model auxiliaries, and their uses with the help of sentence examples are explained by me. So you must remember the words like permission, ability, request, possibility, compulsion, past habit, obligation, etc. to know or to keep them in mind betterly. So once again, remember all these modal auxiliaries, they work as a helping verb to express tense, mood and voice. So this is all about modal auxiliaries. I hope you will find this video helpful.